Well, it appears you either adapt or you die. And I adapted. Kind of. Caveat. P&L recap coming up. Let's go. So I realize putting this out there for the whole world to see is probably not the smartest thing for Russ to do. It's probably not great. But I show the good, the bad, the ugly, and the stupid of things that I do trading. Some of which are great, some of which are painful. Asian session last night. Great first trade. Uh, Even better second trade because that was actually with the 5 contracts that I was supposed to have. And then I went back for the third trade and got demolished, got wrecked. So by the time I finished up my night, I was down $1,048. Um, Held this for 4 points longer than I should have. Yeah, no, it's not a 1 to 3. Yeah, it's longer than it should have been. Is that going to come back and bite me on the next payout? Very well could. I don't know. We'll see. Was it egregious? No, I don't think so. I don't think losing $1,000 is egregious. Was it more than what it should have been? Yes. Was it more than what I planned on it being? Also, yes, because I planned on that being a winner. Ah, it was not. Did not go in my favor. So I didn't trade any last night after that. So first of all, I've really gotten so much better at actually taking a loss. It wasn't that long ago that I would just hold this into oblivion, just like Daryl was talking about yesterday. I've really not done that at all here recently. My cut is a cut that makes sense, or $1,000. Um, it's painful because it runs down here. That would have been a lot. That would have been like 2K, but look what it does immediately afterwards. I didn't see this until this morning. I shut this down. I went to bed, but it comes down another 6 points from where I was at, which is another. That's a lot. That's another $1,200. So that would have been negative $2,200 right here, which would have not been. That's not good. I'm not advocating this. I'm just saying this is what the market throws at you and me and everyone, that gets frustrating because it'll run you out only to go right back where you thought it was going to go in the first place. Right? So, yeah, it's just frustrating. That's literally like 45 minutes later, it came up and rang the. Anyway, it's frustrating. Yeah, moving on. So I open up this morning. I am negative 1,048 buckaroonies. And I start chipping away. I start scalping away. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 trades later. I am back up positive 127. Positive 127. I put I put the funded account away for the majority of the day, and then came back and hit this trade. 4, 5, 6, 7. My 8th trade, and then put it up, and that gives us what we have here, 442.54 on the day. That brings that account total to 61.29. It's down because they approved and removed my payout money last night. That is the quickest I have ever been approved since I've been doing this. That was literally 3 hours. from the time I posted the video, my video from yesterday till they approved it was like 3 hours. It's awesome. Um, it'll be awesome if it's that fast and approved the next time going forward. And I think I might have talked myself into getting the 250Ks. There was a fella who chatting with him for just briefly on Discord about the 250K, and then I got to digging into it today. Yeah, it's a much bigger target to hit of being 15,000. That is a real beast to overcome. It's not impossible. I've done in the 20Ks, but the profit target once you're in the PA is not. It's only $1,000 more than the 150. But they're so freaking cheap right now. How do you say no to that price tag? And then to have a lifetime on them as well, that's kind of awesome. That's actually really awesome. So if it took me a week to get past, I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, Again, I am going to go mass purchase a bunch of these probably next week. I wish I could now. I can't. But yeah, the 250K, and then on top of that, you're able to withdraw. The max withdrawal each time is 3,000 as opposed to 2,750. Well, $3,000 adds up. I mean, 250 extra dollars adds up is what I'm trying to say. 3,000 a piece would be pretty awesome. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence. 150, 250. I ought to do half and half and see if I can make it work that way. I don't know. But back to the trading. With the exception of 4 out of the 11 days, 4 out of the 11 days I have traded this. Um, excuse me. 3 out of the 11 days I have traded thus far would have been rule breakers. Okay. Other than that, I have not, and I say that, there was negative 498, negative 1,300, and negative 1,048. That was actually last night. So there's only been 3 days that I have had a bad go, a bad go at things. In two of those, I would believe would be rule breakers. I don't think the negative 498 one would have categorized as that. So my point in bringing that up and ripping that band-aid back off is I have gotten so much better at trading. And I gotta keep going. I've got to turn the next corner, and that may be exactly where the 250K helps me out in that. And instead of looking for these smaller targets, look for bigger targets. Um, Still, just one. You only need one contract to make the magic happen. I only do say that. I have been able to make one contract make me money. Let me say it that way. Um, so having a little extra wiggle room and be less worried about having a set stop might psychologically um, work out in my favor a little bit. But anyway, I am rambling. As always, I appreciate you all tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Take care.